about to take off.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your guilty pleasure. Welcome to the show that you didn't know that you needed, but as soon as you tuned in, you couldn't live without us. You just can't. And welcome to the most impactful, sensational, swagger, sexy duo out here in these YouTube streets. You got your homeboy Killer Swag 216, aka Killer Swag District, and then of course you got my homegirl Melody, aka Melody Amber, formerly known as Sweet Melody Media, and we also have a special guest today with us, which is the homie Blue TV 2024. But you put all of that together, you got KillinEmSweetly, and today we got a great show for you guys today. So tell us what we got going on today, y'all.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming to our stream. This is going to be an amazing show, like Killer said, because today we'll be talking about Killer Mike. He's going to be explaining why he feels it's important for Black men to marry Black women. And he also said, who's going to understand me like a Black woman? Well, I'm not even going to get into it yet because, we got to let Blue TV talk. But I'll let y'all know how I feel about that. What's going on, Blue TV?
Yo, what up, what up, what up?
What up?
What up? All right,
This is crazy.
Huh?
No, I'm saying Killer Mike. We were just behind the scene, and do you know who Killer Mike is, Mel?
Well, I do now. I did.
I do too.
Right. He had to put me on blast.
And I had to put myself on blast because, to everybody, I know who Killer Mike is for, like the spokesman Killer Mike. I know who that is, but I did not know he came from Outkast. I didn't know. I missed the memo. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't know that he came from Outkast. So
well, I didn't need that. Swag had to let us know.
I really, I'm laughing at her, asking her, did she know and not realizing I didn't know neither. That's me, and the tables were turned.
Right.
That's exactly how somebody was looking at me. They had to be laughing at me.
For real.
Now I'm gonna go look back at Outkast things and say, "Oh snap, that's Killer Mike." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I just had to put that on the table, y'all.
Right.
Can you play that laughing guy again one more time? And somebody I know, y'all. I know somebody had to really laugh at me like that just now when I said I didn't know who killed Mike.
I
I
mean,
know
but
somebody actually laughed like that. But
I
go
mean,
ahead,
but
continue.
yeah, but no, but the crazy thing is about that is, man, I think nowadays everybody is in the same boat as you. Like, I mean, because a lot of people don't know who Killer Mike was, especially since he won them 3 Grammys, a couple weeks ago. They was all like, man, who is Killer Mike? I ain't never heard of him a day in my life. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, man, Killer Mike been around for years, man. Like, the
Yeah,
only
I know
reason
the name.
yeah.
I know the name too, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I know Killer Mike. I just didn't know Killer Mike from where. So I think it's
Yeah,
just the thing of like people know who. Like I ain't like nobody don't know who he is, but don't nobody know where he come from.
yeah,
A
because
lot of people don't know.
he originated from the Outcast. They was the ones that brought him out. You know what I'm saying? Like
See,
they
okay,
had him around the whole time, and of course they eventually broke away and he started doing his own thing.
yeah, and he don't yell Outcast. So
Right. No, he
Yeah,
you
don't.
know what I mean? Like Killer
Right,
Mike, like yeah, Killer Mike, yeah, Killer Mike, like
right.
yeah, the
But
guy
then
that be talking, not the guy that's from Outcast.
right. But then again, it ain't like Outkast doing anything these days. You got Andre out here playing the flute and Big Boy out here doing movies for Tubi or something.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about that. I want to actually hear him play the flute. I
Who,
want to go
Andre?
to one of those flute concerts. Yeah,
Oh man.
I know it sounds crazy, but just to get that experience,
Uh-huh. Well, you have fun with that.
Right? Nobody else want to go, so
I mean, playing a flute, listening to a flute. I mean, I can't speak for everybody but me, but I know I don't really get down with that, man. Maybe
Playing the
if you'd have
flute,
got me,
listening to the flute.
right? I'm just saying, like, man, if you'd have got me back when I was like 5 or 6, I'd have been like, yeah, let's go. But now I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool on flutes.
yeah, facts. All right, guys, but let's get into this because this is a very interesting topic. So I'm gonna play what Killer Mike had to say.
Well, you know you ain't gonna be able to hear it, right? Because it's on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
But
So
I think
maybe
I got the video. I think I got the video downloaded, so I can just send it to you that way. That way you can play it, but they'll pull the article up and just read the comments and stuff.
got you. Okay.
All right, let me go ahead and send it real quick because I know I got it queued up somewhere.
Okay. And
All
it's
right,
the Breakfast Club, so we won't get a strike or anything, right? I hope
I
not.
mean, but seeing as how it's on, the shade room, it shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? But let me
Right.
see if I got it right. And besides, it's only a minute or something long, so.
Okay. We'll just keep stopping so we won't get any strikes or anything.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, it should be coming to you any minute now. Let me see here.
Okay.
All right, it should be there.
Let me go into my Hangouts. Okay, I see it.
All right, yeah. But before Melody gets ready to play that, you know what we got to do over here? Got to hit y'all with the fair use. What we are watching, we are only critiquing, analyzing, and giving our 2 cents on what we are watching on this screen. So do not try to zing us with no copyright strikes or any of that. So fair use, yo. It's fair use.
Fair use, y'all.
All right, guess we're ready for you to pull up.
Yeah, I gotta present it first. That'll be
Yeah.
nice.
Right.
Nice. Okay. All right. Can you see it?
Now I can.
All right. So there we go. Fair use, y'all.
Fair use.
Say I married a black woman. Walter Williams said there's only one case he agreed with in terms of segregation. And people are like, well, what is that? Because you've been free thinking. You're over here writing conservatives. And he says, that's when it comes to marriage. You should marry a black woman. Mm-hmm. Because who's going to understand me like a black woman? Mm. Who gonna understand my pain, my strife, my struggle? Who's going to understand culturally how important it is for my black children to be proud to be black? Even when she didn't birth these children, she's still their mother. Nobody's going to do that like a black woman. Yeah. Nobody's going to. Mm-hmm. And that's not putting down other people, but that's say before you criticize me now. Yeah. I'm going to look at your life decisions. Yeah. And if you know.
Mm, that's a lot in that statement right there.
Oh, I was on mute. I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking Blue, what do you have to say about that right there? What he just said.
Man, I mean, it's true. True story. Black women rule, black women rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's more than that. It's more than black women ruling and and
They
rocking.
got style. I'm saying the black women got style. They got what do you call the other word I'm looking for? More experience, obviously. You understand what I'm saying? Like any other culture could learn. Well, I'm not a woman, but I'm just thinking any other culture could learn more from a black mom, a grandmother mom, even a new mom. I'm pretty sure every other culture could learn more from a black woman.
And why is that?
I just told you, more style, more swag.
I
Just
agree
like
with
we because of the struggle, we went through the struggle. We went through, it's the what we went through and the experience. The look, if a black man, I'm pretty sure a black man could give any other culture more swag and advice that they wouldn't be able to seek because they don't know nothing about that pain and struggle to give their kid the experience another culture
Mm,
Mm.
yeah, true,
versus a black culture.
true.
Like, tell me this right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your father could talk to another culture and just give him more swag. He's smoother. No matter what, how much money he got, different whatever money finances is, that don't even matter. He got more swag to give to that culture. That look at the culture how they take our swag. Obviously, like come on, they walk around dressed like us.
Yeah.
Like so, what? Like what can you tell me about me? You can't tell me about me. Look at
No.
you. You look
Yeah.
like me. You don't look like you. So for the ones that do look like themselves, they could get more swag from us. They may be in a better financial situation and all that, whatever. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I bet you could get more swag from me.
I hear no lies told there.
You know what I mean? So that's why I say he right. I gotta totally agree with him.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree as well. What do you gotta say about what Baloo just said, Swag?
I mean, shoot, I ain't gonna sit here and just say I disagree with the homie because what he said as meaning. Because I mean, let's be for real, black folks are the most influential people on the face of this earth. Like I mean, we basically create styles for everybody. So I mean, I can't really disagree with that. But now when it comes to the whole black woman stuff, like yeah, black woman is got swag, it got pizzazz, but like nowadays, like most black women are trying to steer away from black men, which I think is crazy. So I'm like, I don't know about that one, yo. But hey, I agree with all his points he made. But like I said, today's black woman, you got some out here that's gonna rock with you. You got some out here that's gonna hold it down, and all of them know that struggle. But even with them knowing the struggle, they still want to cast you aside for like a Brad or a Chad or Emilio or Rocco or all these other dudes and stuff like that. So that's just where I'm at with it.
I do agree as well. But he's right. He made a point. Black woman, nobody knows a black man like a black woman. That is so true. And mainly it's because black men and black women go through the same struggles. Like they get discriminated against, nobody understands what we go through as black people. That is fact. So if a man is with Becky, he can try to teach her black culture, but is she really gonna understand it? Is she really gonna take it in and You know, is she really going to take it in and say, hey, no one understands a black man like me? No. Why? Because she didn't go through what black people as a whole went through. You know what I mean? And not only that, but she has white privilege. White women have white privilege. Latinas have Latina privilege. Asians have Asian privilege. Do black women have black privilege? Absolutely not. Do black men have black privilege? Absolutely not. So I don't think any other race can understand black people like black people can. So I do agree with that.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Right.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's like nobody really knows what it's like to be black. Because you know what I'm saying? It's when you wake up in the morning, you don't have the same experience as a white person would have, or a Latino, or Mexican, or Asian, or Indian, and stuff like that. All of those people, they get somewhat of a grace. But when you come across black people, it's like we always supposed to be the soldiers out here. We the ones that's supposed to be ready for war at any given moment. Like, and we don't have a chance to be human like all these other races do. So when we go around and act like animals, it's like, why are they acting like this society? It's like, you can't do that, you can't do this, but y'all don't treat us like human beings. Y'all treat us like we're savages. And so when we act like savages, it's like now you have a problem with it. So it's like,
Right. Now
I,
I'll
can I say when
I'm
you finish?
sorry.
I
Keep
like
going.
sometime like think about this like in certain movies you used to see. Sometime when people would see a black man, they go into fear. You know what I mean? That was the, like you go into fear,
Oh yeah.
and that's because that was the picture was painted like that to go into fear. So when you see all these other races, that's why they try to make it seem like black people you're so fearful of them because they know we ain't got shit to lose. So they always would see a black woman, black, whatever, or a group of black kids, they go into fear because they know them kids they ain't got shit to lose. They don't have anything. So
Right.
the chances, I mean, I don't think that goes on now. I think maybe it does go on now. I don't know. But I mean, like in the past, I know they used to go on. Like people would see kids, they know they ain't got nothing to fear. They don't have the luxury to have things to not get into trouble. The only thing is for them to get into trouble.
right.
They don't
Exactly.
have a game at home. Their mother ain't buy them a bike, so they don't. You know what I mean? So you would see these people, like people, and get scared. Because
Yeah.
you know they got nothing to lose. You have more than them financially in other ways. You have more. You're richer in that. But otherwise, we ain't got nothing to lose. We come take what you own.
Yeah.
Good point. Well, what I was gonna say is, yes, black women do understand the struggles that black men go through, and that's why I don't understand why they treat black men like they do. And black men feel like the only thing he can do is try to go other places to find that void, to find that love that he's missing from a lot of black women. So I can understand why black men date interracially, and he's just looking for that woman to understand. And even like I say, even though black women do understand, they act like they don't. They play dumb a lot of times, and it forces the black man to go out and get somebody else. But yeah, I can't blame black men for going elsewhere. Now the thing is that black men feel like nobody understands them. He go out in the world, he get beat up at work. You know, other races of men always look down on black men. They think they're better than black men. So black men always feel like
But
he have
that's not
black men always feel like he have nowhere to go. Like where do I
that's not
belong?
true. That's not
That's the
true.
thing. All right, well, you hold on. Give me a second. I think I'm not a black man, but from being in the manosphere, being in a space, I just looking in, I feel like black men don't have a place. they don't have a place. They don't have nobody to run to. So, am I wrong, guys?
Yes, you are.
How about what you think, Swag?
I wanted to hear what Blue had to say about it.
Okay, go ahead, Blue.
I think I think maybe once upon a time this might have been true. Once upon a time, what you saying might have been true. Black man might have didn't felt like he had nowhere to run to, and things that might have been true once upon a time. But I think in this day and time, I don't think it's true because you got a lot of we could look towards each other. That's where we at now. We look towards each other. You converse with other men, and then you understand that as a man, you're not the only one going through these things. At some point, yes, the black man probably did feel like he is the only one going through something, and that was lack of communication with other black men. You understand what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
lack of communication with other black men, and when men share their stories, they understand that, wow, okay, I'm not the only one going through this. Speaking upon another black man, and then I think we encourage and uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? Being inspired by each other because there are some wealthy and successful black men, which that definitely should and does and will continue to inspire other black men. That's why we have things going on now and people making money and doing things because through the years we've been inspired to do better for ourselves and not be mad at the next black man, but be a black man to make another black man better. You feel me? Swift. So, see the words in that?
Yeah, well, good points.
Mhm.
You did make some very good points, but you're disagreeing with me that black men feel as a whole like that's black men. Of course, they depend on each other. Of course, they talk to each other. That's what this space is all about. I'm talking about as far as outsiders looking in. Look, you get what I'm saying, Swag? Am I tripping?
I hear where you coming from. I just want you to
You,
elaborate a little more on that.
but you wasn't talking about people looking in. My question, my answer, my debate with you was that you said black men don't have nowhere to like. I forgot what you said. They don't have nowhere to go. They feel like the whole world is against them. Like I said, I think once upon a time it was like that. That mindset of that. You're right, but I think as of now it's not like that. Look how you got Killer Mike, people uplifting, people talking. Now it's a different type of class of people, men out here now. That's what I'm saying. We don't have that. I think at some point you did have those brothers, didn't know where to go, and the world is over. Yeah, that was around. That was around. That was once upon a time. Yes,
Okay.
but now it's different. People are a little bit more successful. You know what I'm saying? People more inspired by each other. You know what I'm saying? That we in that mood.
We passed that now. I get what you're saying. And those were great points. But what I was saying was black men, I'm talking about black men and black women specifically. Like black men feel like even though black women are supposed to understand black men, it's like they're not showing that they understand where black men are coming from. They're not showing it. I mean, a lot of them do show it, but some of them don't. And so black men feel like they have nowhere to go, so that's why they go to other women. That's why you have the passport bros going overseas trying to find someone who do understand them. You get what I'm saying? You have, because of course out in the world, and I hear a lot of black men say this, like when they go out in the world, they getting beat up at work. People are looking down at black men. Black men are not the highest on the totem pole. They just aren't. Honestly, they're the lowest. Black men and black women are at the bottom of the chain, and that's a fact. That's the statistic facts. You know what I mean? So of course they're gonna feel like they can't. A black man is
I
gonna feel
don't
like,
agree with that.
Swag, let's hear you because you quiet.
I'm just soaking all of this in right now before I really make my point.
Go ahead and make your point. We made ours.
I don't agree with that though. That
State why you
black
don't agree with that, and I'll say what I got to say after that.
why I don't agree with that black people are on the bottom toe. Why?
Why?
Because you are what you feel. If you feel that way, then that's the way you are.
I'm not
You know
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
feeling. I'm not talking
No,
about
no, but I'm
feeling.
just saying in general. I'm saying in general, just in general. If you feel like that's how people are, then that's probably how you are. That's
Okay.
in your world. That's not I'm not gonna feel that because understand the world. The world is what you make it.
Hmm.
The world is what you make it. You was born in this world and somewhat of it is what you make it.
Yeah.
And as far as being in this world and people putting us in this section of life, that's all mental.
Hmm.
That's meant that just because they say that, that don't mean that's what it is.
I like that
Mhm.
answer though. I really do.
You
But
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I like
Mhm.
that answer. But do you really understand what I'm saying? I'm not a black man, so I can't speak for black men, but I'm just repeating what I hear a lot of black men say in the
All
space.
right. All right. Now it's my turn to speak, yo.
Well, go ahead. You been had the floor. You were just quiet, like you ain't part of
I
this.
told I told you, man. I'm just listening to the dialogue, and I'm trying to see where I can get my footing before I say something because I don't want to just be talking all random. So that's why I'm just listening. I'm scoping the scenery like I always do, you know. But to Blue's point, it is a mind state thing as far as like black folks being the way they are. But then at the same time, a lot of folks don't have that type of mindset that you have, Blue. Everybody is not going to think like, oh, it's all mental because I mean, we know that it's mental, but there's people out there that really believe that the life that they're living in is like a prison and they can't get out. So it's like they're going to continue to try to bring hell to everybody that they come across. And even with black folks that are successful, and we do praise a lot of them that are successful, there are other black folks that will be envious and jealous of them. And we can't even sit here and act like that's not the case. Because if you could come around and you showing them how you can make money, you can even sit them down step by step and tell them how you can make money, how you can be a better boss, how you can do this, how you can do that. But in the back of their mind, they're like, man, who the man? I remember his dude with me and this dude came up in the trenches. What he trying to tell me? Like, man, you can't tell me nothing. Like, what the? I mean, and of course I'm from those backgrounds to where I've known people that have done that. So it's not like I'm just speaking just to be speaking. I know people that have been very successful, but there have been people that were friends with these so-called people turn around and betray them because of their success. And all they ever wanted to do was help those people. They wanted to get them out of them impoverished neighborhoods and get them to a better life, a better understanding of the dynamics of the world that we live in. But they so stuck on what happened 400 years ago with slavery. They so stuck on what's going on in the hood. Like, and just think about it. Even when you got people that live in the slums, live in the hood, and then when they get successful and they want to get out the hood, a lot of those people are like, man, I don't know why they gonna leave the hood, man. You can't be leaving the hood, man. You can't forget where you came from. It's not about forgetting where you came from. If you constantly are being surrounded by misery, you can't stay there, man. Like, look at the situation with Nip, unfortunately. I mean, that was the big homie right there. He always put business in his hood, but somebody from around his way took him out. So it's like, and that was one of the most successful men in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as that's all I got to say about Blue's point. Now to your point, Mel. The thing with black men is the reason why I feel black men are going other races or going overseas and stuff like that is because a lot of the black women, especially in today's time period, they're matching the energy of the black man. They're matching the rah rah, the energetic, the I'm trying to get at you, blah 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 blah. And a black man is looking at it like, look, I got to face this from my bosses. I got to face this from investors. I got to face this from the police. I got to face this from every single walk of life once I step outside my doors. But when
That's
I
pretty much
come
what I,
in, huh?
that's pretty much what I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying, but when a man comes home, he don't want to come home with that. Say, what is you doing up in here all the time? Why are you all up here to do it? You know
Right.
all the stuff that they always getting hit with. So it's like when a man comes home, he want peace in his home. He want to be able to come home, and you ain't gotta be like those wives on them old 50s TV shows wearing the apron that talk about what you want to eat there and stuff like that. Just be like, hey, what's going on, baby? I got your plate ready over there by the stove if you want it. I got the beer already ready for you in the refrigerator. All you gotta do is just go grab it. If you want, I can go grab it for you. You just sit and watch the game, or sit and watch a movie on Netflix or whatever. And it's not even that complicated. But black women will, or nowadays even women in general, they will find pushback in that, because most men value their peace because they want to be able to sit and recharge. And sometimes a man don't want to just come right out and just tell you every single thing that's going on in his life. You gotta let him sit and marinate. Then when he's ready to talk, he'll come talk to you. But other than that, that's just what it is, man. And that's all I got to say on that situation.
Right. So it sounds like me and Swag have the exact same thought. So now, Blue, are you still debating with us, or are you still he like, I'm gonna stand where I stand?
I mean, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nobody gotta agree. I'm just saying.
Right. No, but facts.
It's just conversation.
Exactly. And like I said,
it's all mental. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it can be mental. We all had great points, Nobody's wrong. They're just opinions, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember when somebody told me that it was all mental when I was 20 years old, and I was getting some carpets off of a truck on a loading dock, and it was cold as hell outside. But this dude walking around in shorts, he's a black man too, and he walking around with shorts on, and it's below 5 degrees outside. He like, it's all in your mind, player. It's all in your mind. I'm like, it's cold as hell outside. You talk about it. I feel it on my skin, on my face, my hands. Shoot, even with the thick layer of clothing I have on, I still feel the chills. How you gonna tell me it's in my mind? Get out of here.
It's reality. We talking now reality versus mind. That's pretty much what we're talking
and the craziest part about that whole situation, the dude that I'm talking about, of course, I'm not gonna say his name or anything. That brother is currently, as far as I know, married to a Becky.
See? Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with marrying who you love. That's fine. But you know what kills me is when people preach this black power, but then they have a Becky for a girlfriend. Ain't that crazy to y'all?
It kind of remind me of a movie, Don't Be a Menace, with that dude in there. I think his name was Sharif or something, and he was talking all that black power stuff, but really he was going after the trailer park white girl that they had nothing.
Crazy, right? It's wild. All right, well, let's continue this because we press for time.
Yeah. Right. I mean, it ain't that much longer to go anyway, but yeah, go ahead and finish it off.
Fair use.
Fair use.
What I'm saying, and if your life decisions didn't bring you to a black woman, then a lot of the shit you say might not be a credit to me. So I got a critic, Yeah, I know this nigga don't like me.
That's right.
I know this nigga don't like me. I don't act like this nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga been accused of all kind of up shit. But when I seen that nigga wife, when I see this nigga again, I'm putting this nigga to the side. Yeah. I'm pulling your nigga card because you can't critique me about being black. I live in a black neighborhood. I grew up in a black community. I didn't move 3 exits from the neighborhood I grew up in. Still helped the same black high school and college and elementary schools I went to. And you can't get blacker than me because when I wake up in the middle of the night, I wake up next to a black wife.
That's
right. All right.
All right. Love it. All right, Blue. What you gotta say about that?
Yeah, you there, Blue?
All right, I guess he had to step away.
It
was a very busy.
No, my bad. Hello, my bad.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm right here. No, I like I said, black women rule, black women rock. Like I said, what that man said, he do this, he do that, but when he wake up and he go to sleep, he next to a black woman. You see what I'm saying? So as much as he up, if the black man and black woman is so much down, even when you up, you still with the down. So down is up. We at the top. It's reverse psychology. They want us to think that we not number one. You know what I'm saying? They want us to think that we didn't make hip hop and rock and roll and stuff like that. They want us to think that it's brainwashed. That's why I say it's all mental. You only repeating something that they want you to say. They don't want to hear you say black people are powerful. They don't want you to say that. Black people did this. Black people did that. We invented this. That's the things we need to be saying. Promoting that instead of we promoting what they want us to think about us.
Right. I love your passion, Blue.
Yeah.
This is his thing. I love his passion.
Word. They want us to think like that, though. You know what I'm saying? They paint the narrative bad about us. They really do.
Right. Well, I'm going to pull up the comments and we'll just react to the
comment time.
It's comment time.
Comment time.
So let's react to these comments. All right. So let's start with C Rose. Shout out to Concrete Rose. We see you.
Yeah.
She said, Mike is speaking too much truth. Self-hating. Gonna be in their feelings.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them do be self-hating, though. Like, that's a fact.
Oh, yeah. You can tell when somebody's self-hating. Like, when they're uplifting other women on a pedestal and then putting their own race of women down, that's when it's self-hate involved.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Right.
It's just surprising to be seeing all of this on Black History Month, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on now. It's Black History Month. Do you ever see Latinas and Latinos putting down other Latinas and Latinos on Hispanic Heritage Month? Do you ever see them doing that?
Shoot. All I got to say is if you go somewhere on Cinco de Mayo, you go see all of them having a good time, celebrating, doing whatever they do. They ain't putting nobody down.
No. It's only our race. It's only the Black race who do that. It's Black History Month. You're going to put your own people down. You're going to be in the comments defending the other race. Like, it's ridiculous. I hate to see it.
I mean, but Black history don't matter to some Black people.
That's true. That is true. All right, so you have focus on yourself. He says, marry who you love. The F.
Whoop. So that's already pushed back for Mike.
Already pushed back. We got Cherokee. Shout out to Cherokee. Is she still doing? Is she still doing adult movies?
Shoot. I mean, at this point, she needs to sit down, man, because she was doing all that stuff back in the days before I had a full thing of facial hair. So if she's still doing it now, yeah, you might need to sit down, man.
She needs to sit down somewhere. Actually, I be seeing her on my timeline. She be still at it.
Oh man,
doing all that crazy stuff.
I believe it though, man, because I mean, what else could she do?
OnlyFans, and you know she got an OnlyFans.
Of course. I mean, let's be for real. You got dudes that probably was doing their thing to her in the videos back in the day, so they spending money to get videos and to try to talk to her in the DMs and stuff.
Oh yeah, true. And apparently she's all natural. Do you believe that?
I don't know. Did again, she did have that booty way before there was ever a BBL, so I don't know.
Yeah, true. I don't know if y'all can see it right there.
I seen her body enough times to know.
Oh yeah. Well, she said preach. So it looks like she's agreeing with Killer Mike. And then we have somebody named Sash Millie. She says, y'all mad. You promoting Black love during Black History Month. Y'all hate yourselves real bad. Y'all still Black. There's nothing y'all can do about it. Oh, man.
I didn't see a lie that was told in that statement.
I don't see a lie either. I mean, at least take up for Black people during Black History Month. I mean, that's positivity that he's preaching.
Right. And he ain't putting nobody down either.
Right. He not on here putting down other races of people saying, oh, Black women are better than Asian women and white women are this and that. He's not doing that. All he's doing is uplifting his own race on Black History Month. And y'all in these comments mad. Black people mad. Wow.
You know it's a sad day when you can't even defend your own people.
That's what I'm saying. People hate themselves.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It all goes back to that.
Yeah.
Comments, it does look like they hate themselves.
Oh, you gonna see a lot more of that than you'll see the other one.
Yeah, I don't see nobody saying, oh yeah, he's telling the truth. Happy Black History Month. You don't see nobody doing that.
Yeah, because I mean, like I tell anybody this, man, every day, and I stand on this 10 toes down. Like, if you want to marry you a Becky, go marry you a Becky. If you want to marry your Sophia, go marry a Sophia. If you want to marry a Ling Ling, go do that, man. But don't kick down your own race in the process, because whether you want to know it or not, once you do that, you're basically showing those other races that they shouldn't care about Black folks. So if they start saying the N-word or start going off on Black people, you ain't got no reason to be mad, because you showed disrespect in front of them. So they look at it like, well, if you did it, why can't I?
Right. They're making them feel like they're inferior to Black people. They don't understand. Black people, men and women, are giving these other races of people so much power. Like, they're pretty much saying. They're telling them that their people are better than ours. That's what they're saying. Putting them on pedestals. Huh?
What'd you say, Blue?
Blue, you were bored again. What'd you say?
Yeah, he was glitching.
Blue, you there?
But I'm guessing he probably was saying that's, the whole power of the mind.
He's saying a group. So that's why you got to watch them groups.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's a group of people that feel that way. It's a big world outside of that group of people. And certain group of people have said the wrong shit. Pardon my French.
Yeah,
they said the wrong. They could spark the wrong thing in somebody's head. Like, they sparked the wrong thing in your head to think like that. But you got to think outside of that is good people too. Black people that's successful and not pay attention to the negative and give that strength to them.
That's true.
Well, we have Jay Salsey says, I mean, other ethnic groups are taught to marry within as well. Why is it so controversial when it comes to us? Oh, that was a good question.
Yeah. Well, so that go back to what you're saying, as far as like Usher married a white woman. He ain't marrying within. So Usher gonna have all this success and everything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. R&B, and then you out married.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Like, come on.
That's a really good
but didn't he marry a Black chick in the past though?
Tamika, he did. He was with a Black woman.
He even had kids with her, so.
And he had kids with her, yes. I don't know if they were married. I know they were together. They might have been married.
No, he did get married to her. I do remember that.
Okay.
I don't think they was married for very long, but they were married, definitely.
Well, the thing. Oh, go ahead. You were still talking?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was going to say the difference between Black people and white people is that when a white man is high value and he make a lot of money and all that, he married within so he can keep all that wealth within the white community. Like, he married within and, pass it down. But Black men and Black women, because we got the Serena Williams and we got the Lonnie Loves and we got the Gabby Sidibays, they marry outside of their race and give them all of the wealth instead of keeping that wealth in the Black community.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I mean, hell, look at Look at the late great Kobe Bryant. God bless the dead. He ended up marrying a Latina chick, had kids with her and everything. But the thing with Kobe is Kobe ain't never went around disrespecting black women though. Like even though he was married to a Mexican or whatever, he always tried to uplift his people.
Absolutely.
He had good balance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that, hey, it's all right, I guess it's safe to say it's all right to date outside your race, but maintain your balance.
Exactly. That's all I've been
You
saying
know
for
what I
the
mean?
longest.
Ding,
That's
ding,
all I've been
ding.
saying for the longest.
Bingo. Maintain your
Like
balance.
you can marry who you want to marry. You can love on who you want to love on. It makes me no never mind. But just don't disrespect where you come from. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Mhm.
That's all we're all saying. Don't disrespect where you come from. Stop putting these people on pedestals and downing your own people. Because I even have friends of other races who straight tell me that the black men they date talk about how ain't-ish black women are, talk about their hair, talk about things black women do. Like I've had other races of women tell me this, and it's embarrassing. And they don't like it either. Like these white girls and Mexican girls and other races of girls y'all tell us to, they don't like that because if they have a daughter by you, their daughter will be half black, and it's like you're talking about them as well. Like they don't like that. Mm-mm. And how can they respect a man that don't even respect his own people?
They don't, and they won't.
Exactly.
Because it's just like an analogy that I've been using for a while now. Just like how can you know what I'm saying, you inviting somebody over to your crib and your house is a complete mess. Like you got nothing but pigsty everywhere. You got clothes, you got food on the table, you got all this stuff going on, but yet you want somebody coming in from the outside to respect where you coming from, even your place is a mess. How they gonna respect you when you don't even respect your own house?
Make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. I love that analogy, by the way, because the math never be mathing with these people, you know. And then
Appreciate it.
Right, no problem, you got it. But people always act like, I don't know. It's just kind of cringe to me how people can put their own people down and bring other people up, and then Black History Month comes around and they can't stand the positive promotion of Black love. They can't stand it. And not only did I see Black people mad in the comments, I actually saw other ethnicities mad in the comments. White women, Asian women, all different types of women talking about, oh no, well, Black men love us and da 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 da. Like they have the audacity to come on this feed and talk mess too. And then the Black men don't put them in their place. Like, chill, don't do that. Yeah. And it's the same with women. I'm not just saying this is men. It's women that do the same. Yeah. It's women that do the same. And the crazy part is, women been doing this since Oprah. Back in the day when Oprah was out, women would come on TV and put down their own men and bash Black men. Oh, Black men ain't ish. They terrible fathers. They don't take care of their kids. Like Black women been putting these narratives out for years and years and years. So it's not only the Black men that be bashing, it's the Black women too. It's like we need to really come together as a unity. Like, and we have, I don't know, it's really in shambles, the community. The community, as they call it, it's in shambles, and it's going to take a lot to fix it. And it's like everybody is not on the same page right now to fix it. So will the Black community ever be fixed? That's the question.
Man, I'm just of the mindset, like, build with the people who you know is going to want to build with you. That's all I'm about right now. Because if everybody's not on the same page with you and what you're trying to do with your life, whether you're trying to start a business or you trying to help the community or this, that, the third, and all you coming across is people that just want to hate on you or throw slick shots at you and do all that stuff, man. Even if it's coming from your own people, I say leave that alone, man. Just build with people who you know is going to be right in that pavement with you. That's where I'm at.
Right, pretty much. But we are coming up on an hour, so let's do our final thoughts. This was a great show. And thank you so much, Blue TV, for coming. And I guess we'll start
Salute.
with you with the final thoughts and end with me, and then we'll be done. So, what are your
Exactly.
final thoughts? Blue TV 2024, what are your final thoughts? Going once,
Blue, you there, homeboy?
going twice. All right, so it looks like Blue is not there right now, so I guess we'll have to just end the show. All right,
He'll
so
probably come back over here in a minute. Yeah. Oh, he left out.
he left. He
Okay.
might come back.
Yeah, he might come back. But well, I mean, I guess we'll go with me, and of course, we close out with you. Always, man, this was a great show. I loved hearing the dialogue between you and Blue. So all y'all had great perspectives on these topics and stuff like that. And I mean, it was just a dope discussion all the way around, man. And I hope the people that's watching, you get to actually understand where each and every one of us is coming from when we talk about what we're talking about. So that's all I really got to say on that, man. Good show, good topic, man. And basically, black folks, man, love who you want to love on, but just don't put down your own in the process. That's all I got to say.
Right, and I'll be quick. All right, yeah, I think you had great points. I think Blue had great points. Overall, it was a great show. I said all I had to say. I just feel like black love shouldn't be dead. I think black people should love on black people, and they should be able to love on each other without negative comments from their own people and outsiders as well. I also say love is love. If you want to be with a Caucasian or whatever nationality of person you want to be with, that's fine. Just don't bash black women or black men in the process. That's all I have to say. It was a great show. Hit the like button on the way out. And also share. I have a new channel. Thank you so much for getting me over 200. But now I'm on the road to 500, and Swag is also on the road to 500. So make sure you subscribe to me and Swag, and also subscribe to Blue TV as well. He's up and coming too.
Right. Subscribe to all of us. Like I said, subscribe to Melody Amber's channel. Subscribe to my channel, Killer Swag 216. And also subscribe to my backup channel, Killer Swag District. That'll all be in the description later on or whatever. And also, like Melody just said, subscribe to Blue TV 2024, yo.
Yes, pretty much. And we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Deuces, everybody.
Leap, about to take off.